You want me to do it?
Welcome back, everyone, to Backyard Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's where we get into fields of bullshit. We get right up there, right next to the cow while it's bullshitting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, that's milking it.
That's milking it, you dingling. We pull up that tail to help it bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. We're bullshitting today. Are you ready to bullshit, son?
Yeah, buddy.
Woo! Before we get started, can I get a oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell to the hell yeah. We are back. Do we got a lot today? I mean, for this week? This week?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot
Yeah.
of bullshit to get through.
Yeah.
First off, it was Halloween this week. Did you dress up as anything special?
No.
No?
Myself, I'm ugly enough.
Oh, I for the last 10 years, I've been dressing up as me, myself, and I. And it's been pretty effective so far.
I know, right?
So, yeah. Happy Halloween to all those who like to enjoy this holiday, if you want to call it a holiday. I might offend some people by saying it's not a holiday, but you do you, boo.
Boo.
Boo. You see that wordplay I did? See that wordplay?
So, we're gonna make this short,
Uh-oh.
like real short. So first of all, Matthew Perry, aka Chandler, passed away this week. Chandler from Friends.
Yeah. Can I just go into a conspiracy theory right now?
Go right ahead.
So, there's already been conspiracy theories out there. If you've been paying attention to his social media accounts, he's been posting a lot about Batman, like the Batman symbol. The night before he died, he took a picture of his hot tub. So the Batman symbol, pretty much means help. So was he? Because it is building up to this moment. Was he asking for help? And then something about cranberries, like he had cranberries in his digestive system or something. And if you look up cranberries on Google, I think is
What do cranberries do?
I'm talking about the band. You find the band, and one of the members from the band drowned in a hot tub. Coincidence? Coinkydink?
That's crazy, bro.
That is crazy. So, was he murdered?
Very well could have been.
Silently?
Very well could have been.
We'll find out.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
So, and if none of you know what Friends are, because it's kind of an old show, I'd advise you to go watch it. It's pretty good.
A lot of people hate that show for some reason. I'm gonna be real honest. A lot of people love that show. I'm a love-hate relationship with that show. Love-hate relationship.
It's how would you describe it? It's almost accurate, but yet it's like Hollywood fictional. Yeah. Because I mean, it's got a lot of like relatable parts to real life scenarios, but
I could have gone while I was living in New York. I could have gone and seen the Friends scene.
Nice.
Yeah, I could have.
So the other person that passed away this week is Richard Mole. He played Bull on the NBC sitcom Night Court. If you haven't seen that, I would highly recommend that too because it's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
So
a lot of interesting things happen on Night Court. A lot of interesting things.
So, and then prayers go out to the Nyman family because Sue Nyman passed away. Most of you probably don't know who Sue Nyman is, but she was a lady who lived in our hometown and worked for our mom for several years.
Are we allowed to say anything? Because I know the family was keeping it quiet.
Oh, I don't know, but
yeah, they're keeping it quiet. Yeah,
it's all over Facebook. The obituary is.
Oh, is it? Okay, then we are green lit.
So, I would assume we're good if the obituary is on Facebook.
You gotta be careful about shaking the table.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah,
camera.
prayers go out to them. Now we're gonna quickly recap sports because I have a analysis I want to get into.
Analysis. Ooh.
So, Nebraska beat Purdue at homecoming on 31 to 14. I gotta give a huge shout out to Matt Rule and company or staff because this was the very first undefeated October since Frank Solage coached in 2001.
Let's go.
So we have never went through the whole month of October winning. So
winning.
So the very first undefeated October in basically 22 years. So huge shout out to them. Because that's what they do. Secondly, the Chiefs looked horrible this weekend.
Oh, why did they let Mahomes play with the flu? Bro.
I don't know. Apparently they shot him up with a bunch of IVs right before then.
That doesn't prove anything. We've all seen Blue Varsity. That doesn't do nothing. Okay? If you're sick,
it's Varsity Blues.
It is Varsity Blues, isn't it? But, I understand that Mahomes is a franchise player, right?
Yeah.
And he's what makes the team, right?
Yeah.
But if you have the flu, just stay home. You have a backup quarterback that can do the same job as you. He's good.
And Blaine Gabbert backed up Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. So I'm not a big fan of Blaine Gabbert, but I also like because his starting stats and starting career isn't the greatest. But I mean, obviously, as if you sat behind Tom Brady for a few years and now you're sitting behind Patrick Mahomes, you got to have some sort of idea of how important that role is. Well, even Chad Henne wasn't very great as a starter, but was a great backup. So
Exactly.
So yeah, the Broncos.
That the team would have rallied together,
The other question I have is how many other people on that team was sick? If Mahomes had the flu, who else? Who else was sick?
Also, I'm going to bring it up real quick to come full circle around to my point. Later that night, I watched the Chargers. Herbert, right?
Yeah.
Herbert play with a basically a broken finger, and his finger was like it's the middle one. It was like this, and he's trying to throw the ball like that, and it's like, bro, if you're just injured, I know you're a franchise quarterback, but if you're just injured, just stay out, okay? Let that thing heal. And they wonder, and it's all about safety nowadays, but yet here we are, no safety at all. We're still at round 0, and they wonder why everyone gets injured.
Pretty much. So the Broncos beat the Chiefs 24-9. They ended their 8 straight season. The last time the Broncos beat the Chiefs was in 2015.
If you don't know what happened in 2015, that was before Odell came out with Hello.
Yeah, and Taylor Swift dropped 10 albums since then.
Yeah, that thingy.
Speaking of T Swift, she flew a private jet in to console Travis Kelce on the loss.
Oh, wow. What a girlfriend. What a girly friend.
So yeah,
Hey, you're
Chiefs
shaking the table too much. Yeah.
Chiefs beat them. Well, our Broncos beat them. Chiefs beat them. Chiefs beat them 16 straight games. So it was bound to happen sometime. The winning streak was going to end. I was very disappointed that it had to end now. I was hoping we were going to go 17 and be the longest streak in NFL history to dominate a team, but I guess all records can't be broken. So next up is they play the Dolphins in Germany. Moving on. Ravens beat the Cardinals 31-24. So yeah, that's basically all I got. You guys did not get Derrick Henry at the last of the trade.
That's fine.
But
oh well.
So
life goes on.
Before we move on to my next topic, I gotta give a shout out to the birthday boy over here.
Oh Lord.
I could embarrass you and sing happy birthday, but I'm not.
Yeah, I don't want you to embarrass yourself trying to sing.
Oh, I know. I literally failed music class. So,
and that's pretty hard to do.
We actually had a teacher that actually graded you on solo. Like, she gave you a piece of music and told you to do your solo verse, and she literally graded you on it, and I could only hit some of the notes. So
only some of the notes. Some of the notes.
We had a very, very strict music teacher. I almost swear it was like college.
But she was dang good at her job.
She was. I'm not gonna deny that.
Because I'd prefer her than the new teacher we got.
Touche.
Yeah.
My second shout out goes to Middleman Consulting LLC out of Beatrice. Clint Cage is the owner of it, and he has reached out to us about possibly insuring Pioneers in and possibly advertising. So if you need insurance or if you just want to advertise your business, give Middleman Consulting a call.
Yeah, there we go.
I will tag him in the comments below.
That's dope.
So then at least you have a way of contacting him. I think that's all my shout outs this week. Sure. That was the only.
You did quite a lot of shout outs.
I had to give Matt Rule a shout out because of him and his staff, because we've gone 22 years, man, without having an undefeated October. So
what a scary season.
Halloween puns.
Yep.
So now we're gonna move into the next topic. So last week I mentioned that I wanted to be a sports analyst. So someone brought to my attention that I need to do, instead of just doing a recap on it, I need to prove to why I should be a sports analyst. You know that scene from Tokyo Drift where you got Lucas Black in his Mustang and you got that dude in the Viper?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy in the Viper just reads everything off, and Lucas Black looks at him and goes, "Wow, you can read a brochure." I literally felt like the dude on the Viper after hearing that comment. Like, no. Now let's switch this around and become Lucas Black, who actually kicked ass in that.
Yeah, buddy. I haven't watched Tokyo Drift in a long time, so
that was literally the scene that popped into my head when I heard that comment. Was, I'm the dude from the Viper. I don't like the dude from the Viper.
I'm the dude from the Viper. I don't like being the dude from the Viper.
No, I don't. So, with that being said, so originally, I always said that there should be. So now, let's back up here. So um the SEC is getting 2 more teams next year, Missouri and Texas, so they'll have a total of 16 teams in their conference. The Big 10 is getting 2 more teams as well. I can't think of who they are. I believe it's USC and someone else.
You have notes, don't you, Levi?
No, I don't have notes. I am just winging this right now.
Oh, you're winging this? You know, sports analysts, why they do their job is so they can have notes for the production stage.
I know. I've been busy, man.
Yeah, it's starting up anhydrous season, so you know.
I was right. It is USC and UCLA.
Cool Ranch. Doritos.
UCLA, Oregon, and USC. Oh, and Washington. So they will have a total of 18 teams. So now, with that being said, so they're moving to a 12-team playoff picture. I've always said that they should have an 8-team playoff picture. Your Power 5 schools should have they should have a championship game. Whoever wins that championship game is the one representing your conference, and whoever lost is automatically kicked out of the playoffs. I don't believe in participant trophies. I believe that you got to earn your spot. So to me, why have a championship game if it doesn't mean anything? And then so you'd have your top 3, and then you'd have your 3 wildcard teams. Now, since they are moving to a 12-team playoff picture, so there are a total of 11 conferences in your NCAA 1 division. There is a AA division, but we are not concluding that. So there are 11 conferences in there. 10 if you want to disclude the independents. So what I would do is there has not been, outside of the Power 5, there has not, BYU has been the only non-Power 5 school to win a national championship. They did in 1984. They beat Michigan. So I believe that you need to do an Elite 8. So the problem is you're going to get all these conferences that are going to get like 2 packed because everybody wants a spot in the playoff now. And it's great for competition, but it's also going to be pretty much pointless by the time you have all these teams in there. And I guarantee you, no matter what, most of these teams will still somehow get into a 12 playoff picture. So I would go back to college realignment. Your 8 toughest conferences, eliminate your independents, force them into going into a conference, and then do that. And then, as I said, your Elite 8. So then you'd have your 8 teams, and then do a championship game. Whoever wins that championship game is the one representing that conference. If you happen to lose the championship game, out the window you go. No longer a participant. And then you have your 4 wildcard teams. And I believe that would make it a lot more fun and a lot more entertaining. Now, I understand a lot of you are going to disagree with me on that. But that's okay. But that's what I believe. Because then then you don't have all these teams trying to get into a Power 5 to get their name known. You're just making it a bigger picture. And you're adding talent to different conferences and everything else, which I think would actually be good. What are your thoughts?
I don't care too much about college football to care.
Oh, come on. You got to care about college football.
Yeah, but only when the Huskers win.
By the way, speaking of Huskers and college football, only need one more win to be bowl eligible.
Yeah, one more. And it's against Michigan State. That's who we play this weekend.
Yep. It's Michigan State, Wisconsin.
And that one year we beat them just by field goals, so...
I will always remember the Brandon Riley catch.
I don't remember the Brandon Riley catch.
No?
No.
So Mike Riley was our head coach at the time, and Michigan State pushed Brandon Riley outside while he came back into bounds and caught a touchdown pass, and that's what ended up winning us the game. So yeah, someone, like I said, you wanted an analysis, I gave you an analysis. Isaiah wanted theories, I also gave you a theory. Granted, I understand college football will never do that, but
yeah.
But I also believe what's the point of having a conference game if the 2 teams in the conference are still going to get in, or if you're not even going to get into a bowl game? I mean, really, what's the point of that? That's just a participant trophy at that point.
And screw participant trophies.
Oh shit! Fucking hate them.
I just hate a pat on the back. Like, I don't feel don't. Like, you gotta be careful. Watch the screen, bro. Jeez.
Gosh dang it.
Come on, man. Yeah, but participant trophies just ain't the thing, broski.
Exactly. So yeah, build your other conferences, build your non-Power 5 conferences, and eliminate the Power 5. Turn it into the Elite 8 and rearrange it. So then all 8 conferences have competition. Force your independents to join a conference. Then you wouldn't have to worry about it. Because that's the problem, is all these non-Power 5 schools that are dominating their conference now went into a Power 5 conference, so they have a shot at a national championship.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Why do you have 10 conferences?
I don't know, bro.
In your big leagues? Use them. Utilize them. Make them more competitive. Simple answer. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. And stupid spelled with double D, or stupid is spelled with 2 O's.
Stupid. It's stupid.
Yep. Stupid.
Open the door, stupid.
I don't know why I was thinking double D's, but I was.
Can you blame a man? Can you blame a man for wanting some double D's? You know what I'm saying?
somebody's gonna like get me for that.
Screw them. Screw them. If you get offended, it sounds like a personal issue.
Yep. So there's my analysis on college football. Put your comments down below. I would love to hear what you think about that.
Yeah, buddy.
I guarantee it's gonna be a lot of negative comments, and I'm gonna be an idiot. But
I mean, everything you do post on Facebook ends up being a negative thing, and then somehow you turn out to be right, and then no one wants to speak to you.
So going off of what he says, somehow I have this tendency of putting a lot of facts into my statements, and at the end of the day, I will admit sometimes I am wrong, but for the most part, I'm always right. I predicted Scott Frost was not going to make it at Nebraska. A lot of people called me a Husker hater, but everything I said turned out right.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's your proof.
I haven't betted on the Giants against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. People call me retarded for doing that, and guess what? Giants beat the Patriots twice. Now, I will admit I did put money on the Patriots once, because the Patriots were undefeated, and my gut told me to go with the Giants. But I kind of wanted Miami's record to get broken. I didn't want the Patriots doing it, but they were the only team at the time to do it. So my pride kind of took over, and I betted on New England, just hoping that Miami's record would get broken, and at least then we wouldn't have to hear about it anymore. But oh well. Should have went with my gut on that one. Oh well.
What goes on?
Gut, pride, they never go good together.
Well, pride is the devil. Pride is the devil.
Just like the money, just like they say, money is the root of all evil. That is wrong.
Or is it?
It's the love of money.
It is the love of money. The love of money.
You brought that up, and I just happened to see that post earlier. Just some sign sitting outside of a restaurant that said, if money is the root of all evil, then why does churches ask for money?
Well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, it's to pay for the repairs of the church. It's to pay all the members in the church. It's to go partly to charity.
Yeah.
Unless you're a big church, then I don't know where your money goes. But these are just small churches I'm talking about. Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, you brought that up, and that made me think of the sign I saw earlier today.
So, Shoresy Season 2 came out yesterday? No. Monday. Maybe Sunday. I don't know. So, maybe over the weekend, I guess. You probably don't know what Shoresy is.
No, I do not.
So, do you remember Letterkenny?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever make it through Letterkenny?
Made it through season 1.
Well, I've made it through all the seasons, right? And there's a character.
Do you need a dick?
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're looking for chastity dick?
Gosh. The Amish people are just so. Charity Dick is the other dick.
Stop looking at my jugs.
I'm trying to find Chastity Dick and Charity Dick. Have you seen them? Well, if you see. If you see Charity Dick, give him like a rubber. I don't remember. It was just weird. You should go watch Letterkenny, okay?
And then it's so
just
funny
weird.
because then they're talking to that one girl and she's talking about her jugs, and then they got jugs and she's like, "Oh, my girls," and then all of a sudden the two girls come walking.
But anyway, there's a guy on there named Shorzy, which is a hockey player that does the really high pitched, fuck you.
Oh wait,
You know?
I think I know who you're talking about. Yep.
Give your balls a tug.
Yep.
Yeah, that one. Anyway, that's Shorzy, and well, Shorzy, if you didn't know, is played by the guy that plays gosh, why am I blanking on his name? The probably the main character of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays both characters. So they started on doing a Shorzy show, and holy cow, it's all just about hockey and watching fights break out, and Lawrence, the redhead from I think Interstellar, was there, which I met her, real cool person. But she was there, and it's all about hockey. And so season 2 came out. I'm sorry, I was blanking for a minute. Season 2 came out, and woo, I'm hyped. I watched the first episode last night. I'm hyped.
Straight erection.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like Viagra, you know. Yeah, so I can't wait to watch episode 2. Can't wait.
You can't wait?
Can't wait.
Can't wait?
Can't wait.
Can't wait?
Give your balls a tug.
Ugh.
What are you trying to do, the bat wing?
Yep.
Alright. Do you have anything else, Levi?
Not really. That was pretty much
it. So
I told you to bring your notes.
Yeah, I know. And luckily, I put them on my phone this week.
Oh.
Yeah, you see that?
Because I know you said last week you had some things you wanted to get off your chest.
Yeah. Well, you know, this week. Okay, first of all, I know we just said we're gonna stop talking about the Israel war and whatnot, but I don't know. I was seeing some videos and it was just quite interesting. Some conspiracy theories, if you will. Where do I want to start with this? So, Epstein. Well, Jeffrey was his name. Jeffrey Epstein. Pretty bad dude, right? Well, in the 90s, supposedly he got involved with some chick from Israel, right? That owns this huge, like, real rich, rich family. And so it was put under Jeffrey Epstein's thing to get
Is it Epstein or Epstein?
Epstein is. I said Epstein, didn't I? Epstein to get this island.
I was just wondering if I got it wrong. Cause
it's Epstein.
Okay.
I say Epstein. It's the same, broski. It's the same.
Yeah.
Tomato. Caramel.
Hi.
Potato.
Hi, my name's Mater, like tomato, but without the tuh.
You've been watching way too many Cars, bro.
Get her done.
Oh yeah. Anyway, he was set up to supposedly buy this island and to travel all the politicians and big influencers and media and all this stuff and this big, huge scandal. Well, guess what came out a couple years ago? This big, huge scandal. Jeffrey Epstein's island, right? Right? So supposedly, Israel owns a ton of America, supposedly, based off of Jeffrey Epstein. Now, we get into what happened recently, COVID. Now, if you look at who the committee was for the CDC, they were all Jewish and dual citizens of Israel.
Crazy, bruh.
So I don't know where my brain's going, but it's like, are we trying to like get rid of them or like what? Even though we're supposed to stand with Israel, I mean, what's going on, broski? What's going on? I don't know either.
Very good. Very, very, very good question.
Let me know what you think is going on with all this information that just came out. You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying, son?
What I'm saying a lot of things, son.
You're wrong, because Mama said.
Mama said. My mama said. My mama said I was gonna start a new thing called What's Trending, right? I looked up what's trending, and they just gave me a lot of BS.
Well, good, because we're in the bullshit business.
No, the boring BS, not the good BS. I mean, a lot of it. I mean, the only one that was actually interesting was Matthew Perry. That was the only thing that was interesting from it. That was it. So, you want me to get into some real stuff?
Get whatever you need to do to get it off your chest, buddy.
Okay. So man, I don't know exactly, like, because I wrote this down a couple weeks ago, I was like, man, I'm going to just, I know what I want to say. I don't remember what I want to say. So
you're shaking the camera this time, buddy boy.
I know I'm shaking the camera. I'm sorry, okay? Okay? You trying to come to the west side, eh?
Yeah, homie. This is my side of the block.
You don't want to cross this line, homie. Oh, you cross the line, homie. You going down, homie. Stop. Alright, anyway. You know the saying, people will blah, blah, blah. Let me restart that. People will remember you for who you were and not who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I kind of feel like that sometimes. Kind of feel that way, especially since I moved back. Oh, yeah. Because, I've made a lot of changes in my life. For the better, for the worse, I guess we'll find out. But a lot of people just think, oh, it's coming back. Oh, everything's going to go back to normal. Nope. Nada.
Nothing ever goes back to normal.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Exactly. So, like, people will always remember who you were and not who you are. It's kind of like saying...
Here, hold on.
Uh-oh. Where was I?
You're talking about Israeli and...
No, I was past that point.
You past that point?
Yeah. I was talking about people who remember who you were and not who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that saying, crap, I just forgot the saying.
Didn't you just say it?
I did not just say it. That was just silence, bro. Something about, oh, people don't change in a picture, but they, I don't know. I don't know.
I know what you're trying to get at.
You know what I'm trying to get at? It's
This is Google time.
Google time. You got the Google out.
Um,
The person in the picture frame doesn't change. The person does. The person in the picture frame. The person in the picture frame
no, hold on.
does not change.
The best thing about a photograph is that it never changes, even if the people in them do. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, something like that.
People don't change, situations change, and it makes you see more of who they really are.
Yeah, there we are. We're getting closer. I mean, the first one was closer.
Was the first one closer?
The first one was closer. I'll be straight up honest with you. 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 I've been up in the coop, trying to get up with the tube. I don't know. I'm just making up words. Because I'm like a bird. Let me spread my wings like a peacock. I'm a peacock, let me fly!
I just fell on a dock.
Oh,
and then he chopped me up into blocks.
Oh, shit.
And then posted me on TikTok.
Oh, shit.
For shizzle, son. For shizzle my nizzle.
For sizzle my nizzle whizzle. Go grab me a pizzle whizzle.
As you were. What else did you need to get off your chest?
Honestly, I think I erased the other one because it's not on here. So I think I either erased it or just whatever. Also I have on here something cool, something sweet I found out.
What's that?
What were churches designed for?
Okay, like how far back are we going?
We're going like cathedrals.
So we were talking like before Jesus built the church.
I don't know when was cathedrals built.
I don't know. Cathedrals is, to me, that's like a Catholic thing.
Like I'm talking like is it the one in Spain? Yeah, the one in Spain, the massive one.
Yeah, that's like Roman Catholic stuff.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
Yeah. It was basically, I don't know exactly what they were built for, but they like basically suckered a bunch of money out of people to follow traditions
That's a little bit true. So what I was just watched a video on was they were originally built out of these cool designs and art windows and whatnot for frequencies. Frequencies, okay.
Like, what are they trying to do? Talk to aliens in outer space?
No. You are far off. You are wrong. It wasn't. They didn't even have pews in the churches. You know what they did?
What'd they do?
They laid on the floor. And they let the echoes of the building's designed for like echoes and whatnot, and frequencies to come through. And it's supposed to be at like 111 hertz, I think it was hertz. Yeah. And that's supposedly the frequency for healing. For healing, broski. So, they just sat there and they had frequencies coming and rolling up on them and feeling the ground vibrate and whatnot. Yeah. Anything you want to add to that? No?
No, that's kind
It
of...
was looking like you wanted to say
That's kind
something.
of interesting.
Yeah. So it's built for frequencies. Isn't that cool? I just want to, go to a church service and lay on the floor. Like, that'd be awesome.
Are you really listening to the sermon, or are you getting a free massage? That's my question.
Mm-hmm. That's a good question. And then glitching out. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, what do we have? So I know this has just been a lot of just random BS that just is back and forth, and just random. We really need to just start writing things down and pull them out of a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Raiders fired their GM and their...
I did see that. And
their head coach yesterday.
I did see that.
Fired them after the trade deadline.
Facts, bro. I guess they didn't. You're shaking the camera again, broski. Come on, broski.
I know.
You causing problems again on my side of the street, huh?
Let's take this outside.
Okay, let's go. Anyway. Did you know Oreos are satanic?
What?
Yeah, Oreos are satanic. Back in high school, when I actually used to eat Oreos, I used to look at them and be like, man, what is this? Like, what does this symbol on the Oreo mean, Guess what, Levi? I figured it out. It's a satanic symbol.
Is it the star one?
Well, there is a star one. There's a star one.
Pento, whatever
That's
it's
harder
called.
to see. I'm talking about, like right above the Oreo, where it says Oreo, there's the 3 lines, right? Yeah, that's a satanic symbol.
Speaking of satanic, did you know that Jesus was actually born in March?
Yeah.
Since we're just spitting random facts here.
Can you please explain how do you know this?
How do I know this?
You watched the TikTok?
Well, kinda. But I've also... So there's an actual time that it's called. But there's only one time of year that lambs actually give birth. And it's in the springtime. It's like March 1st through like April 1st or like somewhere in there.
And sometimes as early as February, but that's pushing it.
Wow. You've seen a video.
Yeah, you sent it to me. Of course I watched it.
So, with that being said, is lambs can only have birth at one point in time. I've actually looked it up and it's true.
Is it? Wow. And
So,
it's in the March springtime.
Yeah. So they're not like humans. They only can get pregnant like once and then they give birth.
So, and it's kind of fitting because Jesus was the Lamb of God. What? Crazy, dude.
I know.
That's crazy, dude.
So, yeah.
That's spooky true, man.
So, yeah. With that being said, is so shepherds never stayed out with their sheep. They only stayed with their sheep during the birthing months. So when they talk about shepherds in the fields with their flocks, by night, it's got to be during the birthing season. So why else would shepherds be out in their fields? So Jesus had to be born.
And here we celebrate Christmas in December when it's cold.
Technically, Christmas was a pagan tradition that got started. Pagans started Christmas because they wanted a holiday to where everybody spends money. And so they decided, oh, hey, we're going to use Jesus' birth to kind of as their cover-up thing. So they called it Christmas to celebrate Jesus' birth, but really it was big manufacturers that wanted you to go on buying sprees to bring money into their pockets.
Where's my money, huh? Where's my money?
I'm broke, dude. So are you.
Gosh, you didn't just have to call me out like that. Like, gosh.
I know.
Sorry, big companies, you just ain't getting my money this year. Like you didn't get it last year or the year before. Sorry.
So yeah, that's the weird part about the whole thing.
Oh, well, shoot.
I don't know any other weird, crazy facts you want to spit?
I gotta look at my list. Let me just look at my list. There ain't nothing on my list. Other than I've been working overtime, yeah.
Yeah, getting that OT in.
Getting that OT, getting that money.
Oh, speaking of that.
Uh-oh.
Here's another theory. Not a conspiracy theory, but a Levi Kilowitz theory.
Oh, an original.
So
on the Backyard Bullshit podcast?
Yeah.
What? We actually get an original conspiracy theory on the Backyard Bullshit podcast?
It's not a conspiracy theory.
Oh.
Just a theory. Just a theory.
Alright.
Just like my football theory. So, what were we talking about?
We're talking about
money and overtime. So, I believe that we should only get taxed for 40 hours a week. Because that is the minimum you are required to work. Overtime should not be taxed. Bonuses should not be taxed. Now, here's my exception. If you want to charge overtime, or tax overtime, I should say, 50% of what you would originally tax it. So then one, it's putting more money in your pocket because they're not taxing you the full 100% amount of your overtime. They're only charging you 50% of the taxable rate. So that's putting more money in your pocket. I am not going on an exception for bonuses. Bonuses should just be tax-free no matter what.
I think anything over overtime should be tax-free because that's just kind of BS, you know?
Yeah.
Because you work the 40 hours and get taxed, and then you work overtime, spending more time, and they take more taxes out.
Exactly. That's why I said
stupid.
I have one exception, and that's my one exception. I'm just saying, I honestly believe that you should not tax overtime. Mm-hmm. But I have an exception in there. don't tax me the full 100% of my taxes for overtime. Tax me 50% because then, at the end of the day, I'm still getting more in my pocket.
And you're still getting something, government.
Exactly.
So,
That's why I said that's my number one exception. Anything after that,
stupid.
ain't taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Non-acceptable. Non-negotiable.
I think you need to hit up our state legislature.
Again?
Yeah. Again, broski. Alrighty. Is there anything else on your mind? Because we are getting close to closing statements.
So, I believe I have figured out a name for my non-profit.
For your nonprofit, you figured out a name?
Yeah.
A heiser? Heiser? Heist?
Heist? A heist?
No,
Are we going on a heist?
Heist. No T at the end. Just a heist.
Oh.
Heisen.
Whatever that is.
Name.
No, that ain't name.
That is a name.
Damo is a name. What are you looking up?
Just give me 1 second.
Uno momento.
What the fuck is it? None. Fucking F you, broski.
Oh no, Google got it wrong. This is like GPS, it's taking you off the beaten path.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I am wrong. Wait, maybe I have the I backwards. I'll figure it out. Don't you worry. You just keep going. You got this.
What is your thoughts on Good Samaritan mechanics?
Good Samaritan mechanics?
Yeah.
Good Samaritan mechanics. Good Samaritan mechanics. Ooh, that has a good ring to it. A nice flow. Good Samaritan mechanics. That's just. Oh, it's wavy, broski. It's wavy.
No. I made a post the other day.
Yeah.
And I wasn't on there, but a couple of the other things, people came up with a couple good ideas. Sad part is some of them were already taken.
Yeah.
So
Good Samaritan mechanics. Alrighty.
Somebody mentioned Jericho's garage.
Jericho would have been a good one. Jericho. It couldn't be garage though.
There's already a Jericho motorcycle garage, which I was just like, but their slogan was breaking down the walls for breaking down the walls for transportation, or between you and reliable transportation. The other one was Miracle Mechanics or Miracle Motors, which Miracle Motors is already taken. It's a car sales place. It's like so.
Alrighty. So anything else?
No.
What are your thoughts on this episode? I know I'm not supposed to break fourth barrier, but what's your thoughts, huh? Got any ideas for us to talk about? I mean, oh no.
Before we do that, did you get any feedback from last week?
I did not. Mine was dry.
So was mine.
Yeah. I don't think people are making it to the end. Oh, I don't have all the special stuff on here. Let's see. 3 likes, 0 comments. Just upsetting. Just upsetting.
With that being said, please comment down below on what you think.
Yeah, send us your feedback, broski.
You can like it.
Yeah,
we appreciate the likes. Yeah. We also appreciate comments.
Yeah, we do.
Cause we can't make this show more appealing if we don't have comments or feedback. Yeah. Whether we listen to them or not.
And we can't give shout outs if we don't know who to shout out to. You know, we're gonna start running out of names here soon.
Exactly.
So, you know, might as well just, you know, try to get the shot in, you know, even have questions for us, you know? Like, you know.
Hey, we actually, speaking of questions, we were going to do a question segment. We talked about doing a question segment, but we haven't had any questions to really do a segment on.
Yeah, so where's the questions, broski?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Where's the questions?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hop onto this side. Hop onto this side. Hop onto this side. See what happens, huh? See what happens.
Mama said knock you out.
Hey, mama said knock you out. Hey. Okay. Anyway, we're getting carried away.
We are.
So, do you want to close? Do you want me to close? Do you want to close? I open. Do you want to close?
I can close.
You can close.
So, that concludes our episode of Backyard Bullshit. We are your hosts, Levi Kilowitz and
Isaiah Kalowitz.
He's supposed to be the fun one, but he's not so fun today. But that concludes our episode. You have officially got your weekly dose of bullshit.
BS. Straight from the cow.
Tune in.
Put on a platter.
Tune in next week for some more backyard bullshit.
And hopefully we have better shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Better bullshit. You know, we did not properly feed the cow this week.
I know.
We got some poor bullshit.
Well, I got some dog treats here.
There's blanks in that gun. There are blanks in that gun.
Holy shit. Holy. Ruh-roh, Raggy Ronster.
Ronster, Raggy Ronster. Zoinks. Alright, anyway. Peace, love, happiness, and unity. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Backyard BS Podcast. And, you know, like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Check out my YouTube channel. Check out this dude. He's pretty cool.
I try. I'm not as cool as him, though. I ain't even gonna try competing with you.
Wow, such humble.
I know.
Humbleism from you. I'm just.
There's just no shot. I ain't got a shot.
Now everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, Levi can take him," and all this other stuff. I know what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to prove. Trying to pull. Hey! Don't touch the green. I mean the purple. Hey, got to wipe the dust off the shoulder. You know what I was saying? Hey, is that Cam Newton? Hey, dabbing ain't cool no more.
Gotta dab on him.
Dabbing ain't cool.
You said Cam Newton. He's the Superman and the king of dabbing.
But dabbing ain't cool no more.
Well, then I guess Cam Newton ain't cool no more.
Cam Newton got his mind blowing on some podcast show by some football legend. But you know what? If you want to learn about that, I guess you just gotta wait till next week. Anyway, yeah, peace, love, happiness, and unity, and peace out.